Hey there, I'm Anita Yokota, interior designer. We're here in Southern California at my house. I have a super fun project to share with you, so let's go inside and talk design. I'm an interior designer, but I'm also a marriage and family therapist. So it's been really interesting and satisfying to help interior design clients dream up their new space. In this episode of 60 Minute Flip, a show where I transform a room on a modest budget in just 60 minutes, I'm looking at an exciting new project for the Goins family in central Iowa. I'm going to help them turn their family room into something more functional and colorful by carrying out simple design ideas that are fun to do and easy to achieve in record time, and on a modest budget. I have heard the wife, her name's Kelsey, loves the color green. And so as I design a space, I always try to find a color or a texture that really inspires me to build out the room. The Goins family bookshelves have a lot of bare walls. A great option is wallpaper that's temporary. So if you get tired of the color or the pattern, you can easily change it out. Adding ambient light, such as a sconce over the bookshelves, will really provide additional light to the room. This brass color really lends itself into the jewel tones. And there you have it. We have a wonderful color story of what this room is going to be transformed into. All right, let's do this.
Hello.
Hi, Kelsey. I'm Anita. Nice
It's great
to meet you.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. I'm
Come
so
on in.
excited.
My name is Kelsey Goins. I'm 32. I'm from Ankeny, Iowa. I live here with my two daughters. This is Gianna, and then I have a 6-year-old Amaya. My husband is Marcus, and we've lived in our home for about 2.5 years. We are constantly living life in this room and enjoying time just as a family.
So Kelsey, tell me why you need this 60-minute flip.
I feel overwhelmed with how big the room is, with how much needs to be done. I need a professional's opinion to help me out. We don't have a ton of money. We only have $1,000, so I'm trying to work with that.
Okay, so let's go check out your family room and take a look.
Great.
Okay, Kelsey, so tell me what's been frustrating about this space.
It's very large and it's very neutral, and I need some help breathing life into this.
So some color.
Of course.
Okay.
I love greens.
So adding green, adding life to the bookshelves. I think adding some wonderful accent lighting is a good idea. And then we have this wall. Tell me about it. What are your thoughts?
I want a way to put up our memories of vacations at the beach and family time. I think because the wall's so large, it's a little bit intimidating.
You have a great start with the wall gallery. Let's make it really tight and cohesive and add some pops of color. I think we've got our answer.
This is why I need you.
Now moving over here to this corner, it'd be really cool to have like a little table and chairs, and so you keep the people who are eating and conversational pieces over here, and then they can also watch TV together with the people over here.
I can totally see that.
Okay, I have a couple pieces that will really transform this makeover. Are you up for shopping?
Always.
Let's go. It's always good to have an extra pair of hands when prepping a flip. After arriving at The Real Deal, Kelsey's friend Jenny met us just in time to pick out a few fun items for the family room. Well, thank you for being our extra pair of hands.
Oh, I'm ready to roll.
Kelsey's favorite color is green, so we picked out a fun pillow with tassels and a cozy throw for pops of color and texture. So with textures and textiles, this is a wonderful way to add layers into your home. Pillows and throw blankets are the easiest and most budget-friendly way to do that.
Great.
So let's take these.
Should I make a pile at the
Oh my gosh,
register? So you
yes,
should hold
let's
it for
do
us?
that.
Okay, awesome.
Hi, Linda. Perfect. Great job, ladies.
The 60-minute flip is about to begin. A key tip for a successful 60-minute flip is to prep as much as you can beforehand. Kelsey, Jenny, and I cleared the bookshelves and moved the bigger furniture to the side so we can make space. We're ready to start the 60-minute flip. So Kelsey, you and I are gonna start the wallpaper, and Jenny, you're gonna work on the gallery wall.
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
One of the things, Kelsey, that we're going to do is set ourselves up for success. That means measuring the space and also taking things like wall outlets out. There we go. gonna do is start with the left top corner, and we will smooth out from top to bottom. The beauty about removable wallpaper is that if you make a mistake here or there, we can literally rip it off and recenter it and realign it, and that's what makes a 60-minute flip so successful. When you have little bubbles that come up as you're applying the wallpaper, all you really have to do is, if they're on the sides, just lift it up and realign. If there's a stubborn bubble, just use a little pin and poke the little bubble and let the air out. But this is going pretty smooth. We're just kind of going down the wall, and it's okay to have a long strip hanging down for now, because later we're going to use an X-Acto knife and cut a really clean straight edge. The reason why I chose this wallpaper is because the lines really draw the eyes up into the vertical space, and we want to maximize that vertical space to open up the room. So the beauty of having these long pieces is that it gives Kelsey room to make that straight edge. You want to give it a try?
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna get started on the second strip. For all the subsequent strips, you want to make sure that the corners are aligned. The last thing you want is for your pattern to start going downhill. We're done with the wallpaper. Kelsey, what do you think?
I am so obsessed. It looks amazing.
I love it too. So now I have the most wonderful way to add architectural interest that doesn't include an electrician. Let's get to it. One of my favorite ways to add light and playfulness in a long, tall wall is to add wall sconces. It is to draw your eye up, and yet it's really pretty to look at when the TV's not on. We're now going to install the sconce. When installing wall sconces, it's really important to pre-measure and find the center of the wall. And then I put a little pencil mark in the middle so that I know the top of the canopy will be right here where the X is. This is a major light tip. What we can do is use a remote controlled light puck. We put it into the shade, we're going to hot glue it, and then it will rest as the light on the sconce. And with the remote control, any family can turn on the light or turn it off as they please. Kelsey, what do you think?
I think it looks incredible.
I really love the brass accents.
It looks great, and it was so fast.
All it took was 10 minutes.
Yes.
Now we're gonna move on to the brass hardware.
Okay.
A no-fail way to change up your space, especially with drawers and cabinets, are hardware. Because I have the wall sconce going as brass, I figured brass hardware would be a nice update. There we go. Kelsey, do you want to give it a try?
Yes.
Okay. How about this cabinet door?
Perfect.
Wonderful. Something I really love to think about when it comes to hardware is shapes. I love using softer round shapes when we have so much rectangles, squares going on. This is a nice touch. Perfect.
What a transformation. I love that.
I do too. It looks good. Last drawer is done.
That's it.
All it took was another 10 minutes, and now we're gonna move on to the gallery wall. Jenny, I love the spray painting of color onto these metal frames.
It's so bright. It looks great.
It looks wonderful. A lot of times we have beige, long side walls, and adding just a pop of color with metal frames using spray paint does the trick. For me, it's all about proportion and not perfection. Having the spacing of each of the pictures, as long as they're the same spacing, do not worry about exact measurements here and there. And Jenny, I'm wondering if you could help us with our DIY wall art.
Of course. I'll
Okay.
pass my tools off
Thank
to you.
you.
Thank you.
So Kelsey, we are going to start with the focal point art as the center and build all the pictures around it.
Okay.
So do you mind actually leveling it before we push in?
Sure.
Okay, great. Looks good.
Looks level.
Okay, awesome. Next, we're going to use the larger pieces and start framing out the gallery wall more and more, and then end with the last two down below here. What do you think, Kelsey?
I love seeing all these beautiful memories. It just makes me so happy.
I'm really glad we got to do this. Took us about 10 minutes. We're gonna move on to the next DIY wall art. Jenny did a great job prepping for the DIY wall art, and we have Amaya here with us. Let's start cutting the tissue paper, and then do you wanna help us with the glue art? Okay, we can just kind of do an abstract art that's budget friendly. I love this DIY because you can find tissue paper anywhere, and you can use any kind of color that matches the aesthetics for your living room. So it's a super easy way to cover up a big, large blank space. Now it's looking good.
We ready for the next circle?
Yep, I think we are.
That looks like a lot of fun.
And easy.
Yes, so easy.
I mean, talk about budget friendly, quick. All we're doing is brushing on glue, Mod Podge, a great 60-minute flip project. And once the Mod Podge dries, it becomes real art. Did you have fun? Okay, I'm so glad.
Now, you and I need to go get your sister from daycare.
That's awesome because I have 15 minutes left. Jenny and I will move around the furniture and we're gonna get to it.
Great.
Okay,
What's that?
have a good time. Lastly, it's all hands on deck, swapping furniture out and adding the remaining touches to tie the room together just in time. The 60-minute flip is complete. By simply using removable wallpaper, the update to the bookcase really transformed the family room. Now the back walls have added depth and a vibrant color that stands out. Remember, since it's removable, you can easily peel it off and start again. Using wall sconces is a great way to add something a bit more playful to a tall vertical space. It not only draws the eye up, but it brightens darker areas. The brass looks wonderful, contrasting the green of the wallpaper and the blue shade for the sconce. It's a universally neutral color that complements any background. The no-fail brass hardware for the cabinet doors cohesively ties the wall sconces in wonderfully and gives the bookcase that modern touch. The gallery wall was such a fun project. The spray-painted metal frames provides a great pop of color against the beige wall, and it really did the trick. Remember, it's about proportion, not perfection. Using one large picture as a focal point and building your pictures around it makes this simple transformation easy and quick to do. DIY wall art is a really fun way to involve the kids. Using budget-friendly, colorful tissue paper, you can match it to any color in the room. Plus, the DIY wall art shows your family's creativity and personality that's uniquely yours. Repurposing accessories and furniture that you already have gives those items new life and will also help you stay on budget. All right, guys, Jenny and I finished in the nick of time for this 60-minute flip for Kelsey and Marcus. They're waiting right now to see this incredible makeover. So I'm gonna call them now. Marcus, Kelsey, you wanna come in? What do you guys think?
Wow.
Marcus, I know you just came home. Is this like mind-blowing?
This is awesome. This is awesome.
This little remote will add instant color and light into the space. All you have to do is push this button.
Oh, wow.
Can you believe it?
Wow, looks great.
Come and
What do you think, Maya?
what do you guys think? Super fun for me to look, curate the gallery wall for your family. I know those are all your memories now in one place.
This is awesome.
This is beautiful. Look at our new room.
Well, I wanted to add extra seating for you guys.
Okay.
I know you guys have a big family, lots of friends. So little conversation starters. I added some chairs over there. And we faced the sofa over here now so you can watch movies. And then a table in the back for snacks. And everybody can still be together in the same room.
I love it.
This
I
is-
love it. Thank you so much.
Maya, do you want to show Daddy the artwork?
Did you do that?
Oh,
Good
see the
job.
picture?
Give me some. All right.
I can't thank you enough. The wall is just priceless, and I couldn't have done this without you. So, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Kelsey. That was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed this episode of 60 Minute Flip. Be sure to stay tuned for next time.